So, cumpleaños feliz, deseamos a ti. Gift to you guys. So we drinking? Yeah. Tuesday night we're drinking Welcome Alcoholics. I have a theory that you guys like. Who likes Bloody Marys? You like Bloody Marys? Yeah. You guys like Bloody Marys? You're messed up. Seriously, I'm convinced that a Bloody Mary was invented by some jaded, bitter bartender. He's like, dude. He says to his bar back one day, he goes, Billy. My story, the barback's name is Billy. He says, you know what? People, if you put alcohol in it, people will drink fucking anything. Bill's like, no way. He goes, oh yeah, like what's the worst juice you can think of? Tomato juice, right? Yeah, I'm going to put vodka in tomato juice. And Billy's like, well, I don't know, man. He goes, no, not of that. I'm going to put like a celery stick in it. Celery's not even a fucking vegetable. It's just like a piece of cardboard. I'm going to put that in there. And Billy's like, no fucking way. And he said, no, and Worcestershire sauce, and I'm going to put pepper in it, and I'm going to put horseradish, and Billy's like, no, fuck, I bet you $20 nobody drinks that. Yeah, the next day some guy comes in, he's like, the bartender goes, I got this new drink, it's called Menstruating Mary, but the owner made me call it Bloody Mary anyway. The guy's like, so what's it got in? He says, well, it's got vodka, and he's all take it. Seriously. All right, maybe we'll keep that in. All right, so I was arguing with this guy at work the other day, and I shouldn't say arguing. We're adults, right? We respect each other's opinions. That's part of being a grown-up, right? So, anyway, so I'm arguing with this asshole at work, and about gay marriage, and he's like, you know, if we let them get married, then the next thing you know, people are going to be marrying a cowboy hat or a tuna fish sandwich. Like, I don't know, what do you say to that? You got me there, Captain Logic. Basically, by the time we were done, he's like, you know, you just got to answer for everything, don't you? Well, it's a side effect of being right. That's what that is. Being right, it's good when you're arguing. It's good to be right. Except when it's about PMS. Just FYI, it doesn't help if you're right about that. It doesn't matter, it's like 26 days, 5 hours, and 12 minutes since her last period, right? And you track that on an atomic clock, and like, yesterday she thought you were the greatest guy in the world, you fart sparkles and shit Twinkies, and then today, she wants to take your guts out with a butter knife because you didn't put the top down on the cereal box. Doesn't matter, yeah? Do not identify the possibility that PMS is involved. It doesn't help you. First rule of PMS Club is not talk about PMS Club. Alright. So I was talking, I have this ex-girlfriend. I have a lot of ex-girlfriends actually. I'm an asshole. But, I'm friends with all of them, you know what I mean? I'm not that much of an asshole. I'm friends with all of them except the crazy ones. Which sounds funny because like all women are crazy, right? But I have a theory there's like two kinds of crazy. There's like upfront crazy, out loud crazy, and then there's like quiet, secret crazy. Upfront crazy is when she says to you, do we have bolt cutters? And you know what she really means is, do we have bolt cutters so we can cut the lock and go on the roof and fuck in the satellite dish? Okay, that's crazy, but that's upfront crazy. We like that. Quiet crazy is when you say, what's the matter, baby? And she's like, nothing. Quiet crazy is a text message in the middle of the day that says, do you know where your car is? Or when she says, quiet crazy is when she says, I just think people don't look at it from Lena Bobbitt's point of view. And quiet crazy is bad. I had one girlfriend that I'm not friends with that, she was quiet crazy. I was on about the third date and she was giving me the you're gonna get lucky signals, you know. And I actually told her, I said that, I said, I don't actually think that you and I should have sex. And fuck you, I did too. I'm a grown-up now. I said, I think that if we do, then it's going to mean to you a commitment that I don't think I'm ready to make. And so her response was to take off all her clothes, which I thought meant, silly man, I just want sex too. And what it really meant was, you're mine. So I didn't want to be a grown-up anymore, and I wasn't. And then after I said, she said to me, you know, all I want is, if you're with somebody else, you just tell me. And I thought that meant, all I want is if you're with somebody else, just tell me. But what it really meant was, you're mine. So I was with somebody else, and I told her, and she said, you're very disturbed, and you have emotional problems and commitment issues, and I never want to see you again. And I said, that works for me. All right, that's all I got time for tonight. Good night, Frank.